take half a chicken. This is literally half a chicken. I bought it like this, and what I did was I took all the bones out, all the bones out, and essentially this is what I did. Just put them in here. Now this is a quick stock. We're not going to take a huge pan. This is a 30-minute stock, so a small pan. Onions, celery, leeks, but just use the bottom part because these are so green that they're gonna turn your stock darker. You want a nice, vibrant, light stock. Carrots, mushrooms, just have them. Fresh black peppercorns. Now, just take your pan and just crush it. Bay leaves, parsley, rough chop, thyme. Now I usually would have thrown in some rosemary, but I'm making this for a special soup, so you guys throw the rosemary in there. It works wonders. Garlic. No need to crush it, peel it, just cut it into the pan. And like I said, and just break it up and spread it around. Like I said, this is a quick dish. We want to put it on and forget about it. And we'll bring it together in less than a couple minutes. Fill to the top with cold water. High heat, bring to a boil as fast as you can. As soon as it starts to boil, turn it down to medium and just let it simmer for 30 minutes. Walk away. So after about 30 minutes, this is what it should look like. You can notice at first it was up here, now it went down here. It reduced. It's incorporated all the flavors in there, and now we're ready to strain. So get a bowl that's gonna hold everything. Strain it and just pour it over. Now, if a couple bits fall into the mixture, do not worry about it. It's not a big deal. You can pick it out later. And let it sit for 5 minutes. So after about 5 minutes of it sitting, just give it a little shake real quick. Now, it's really important to make sure that you have all these vegetables the same size and the same amount. It's equal parts and equal sizes, so they cook evenly and the flavor's even. You don't want too much of this, too much of that, you know. So this is pretty much the basic setup for most broths. I'm terribly sorry, this is actually a broth. This is not a stock. A stock is when you take the chicken carcass and you brown it in the oven, then do exactly like we did. So now you guys know both. So equal sizes, equal parts, and it's gonna come out great. That's another reason I use a small pot, because it's a quick dish. We don't want to slave over it. I see a lot of people, they say, I'm cooking my chicken stock for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Who the fuck has time for that? Small pan, 30 minutes, same results. Now, if let's say you take it out and you taste the broth and you're not happy with it, reduce it, put it back in the pan, medium heat, and reduce it down a little bit more, and you'll get a little bit stronger setup. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, this setup right here, the celery, the leeks, the carrots, the mushrooms, those are all just basic setups for stocks. That's how I would say 80 to 90% of stocks, broths are made. Just don't add salt. No salt, because this is going in another dish, and you don't want to overpower it with the salt. Right, now take wherever you want to store it. I have a mason jar, bowls, whatever you want to do. Use whatever you want to store it in, and just pour it into your storage device. And it already looks rich, and it smells great. This will beat canned broth any day. Now, you put it in the fridge, it'll last a few days to a week, but here's a little tip for you. Put it in one of these ice trays. Put it in, freeze it overnight. In the morning time, cover it with plastic wrap, the saran wrap. Now this will make it last a couple months, and if, like I said, if you cover it and keep it in the fridge, it may last a little bit longer depending on how much ingredients of what you used. So yeah, there you have it. So now literally, if you freeze it, you have access to this sauce anytime. If you need to boil vegetables, pop a couple of these in the pan with some regular water, extra flavor. Pretty much you can add it to anything. you're making pasta or anything, boiling vegetables, anything you want, you have access to extra burst of flavor. Anyway guys, I hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it, hope this helped you out a little bit, and I'll see you guys soon.